Big moves are setting up right now in the Forex market. In this forecast, I'll break down gold, GBPUSD, GBPJPY, and USDJPY. I'll show you the exact price levels and setups that could deliver the next explosive trades this week. So don't miss this, right? So real quick, let's just start with a gold trade and take it over from where we left last analysis, right? So if you never watched that trade breakdown, I bet you can watch that video and you'll understand what we were talking about. Now if you look at gold, basically the market, like I've said, the market has been moving sideways, and yes, we understand that. Yeah, from our previous analysis we had this as our last high, and this level is our previous low. Right now, guys, I just forgot something. Now before we proceed, let me just show you amazing trade that I did take with my gang. This was USDCAD basically when I did take, so you can zoom in right here. This was on August 14th, right? USDCAD August 14th, before price moving, and this is USDCAD after hitting final TP. USDCAD after hitting full take profit right there. And yes, I also did take that trade. It's not just that I'm talking right there. That's the trade right there. You guys can pause and confirm those in red. Yeah, I'm going to explain also why I did take that trade, what I saw, for you guys to also at least you guys can catch that move, right? Because you guys have been amazing. So yeah, let me just show you how I did take the trade. I did take the swing, and how I held my position from last week until yesterday when price did hit take profit. Believe right here, the alert just confirmed it. Our trade finally hit TP after days of hold, right? So let's just at first things first, let's just talk about gold, and we will come back on that USD car, right? So yeah, based on this H4 on gold trade, this is what we see. And guys, you understand that for me, this is how I trade. I trade only based on clear market structure, right? But once I see price doing all this madness, I try to avoid. But then I'm trying to do this analysis just for those who trade demand and supply, ICT. So first things first, I see this some are a very important level right there. Why do I say that that's a very important level? You see, we've had a rejection. Now price came back, rejected once again. Let me just try to zoom in for you guys to see. Rejected, went up, tried to then broke, went back to retest it, rejected, then now it broke. Now you see, basically that is where gold is currently cruising. Let me just try to see if I can extend this. So you see, this level is kind of valid, right? So for us to understand the next price action or the next level that gold might try to go to, basically we need to understand what price is trying to do, right? We need to understand the market structure. So what I see, let's just try to have this right there. I'm not going to ignore this, right? And yeah, I understand that we still have this right there. Yeah, I see that we have so many trends. So yeah, for me, these are making sense. Why? Because I don't want to ignore this. Let me just bring them back. Ignore all this, trying to ignore this, have to ignore this, right? Because I believe most going to most are going to start their trend line based on maybe this level right there. Yes, once gold does this black retest, then they'll be anticipating the way, which is kind of amazing, because that is, for me, that is what I see gold to do. Let's just have this right there. Guys, I have cold, or is it flu? Yeah, so you just have to excuse me. So let me just have to drag this right there. I just have to drag that right there. So yeah, so most probably the market might try to reverse from this level, boom, and then that's when we go all the way up. Or gold might go back and hit this level to finish its move. That's when we might see those amazing highs. So that means we should also cater for this level right there. As of now, we are basically cruising around this channel right here, which is a very important zone. Now if you understand how price is approaching level, that is like another continuation, right? Like a bullish continuation. We had an continuation before. Guys, don't go as of my position until I see clear structure. So as of now, that is what I'm basically waiting for, to see reaction. Once it hits, no problem. I'm anticipating, pulse correction, looking for my end property of now. Just watch it, right? So the next one, I think, let's just talk about maybe GBP USD or GBP JPY. Yeah, we're going to talk about all those. So let me just remove this. Right there. This flu is killing me, but then yeah, I've been on medication, so yeah, no worry. So the next one, I think I'll need to talk about maybe GBP JPY before we talk about GBP USD, right? But yeah, I did promise you, let's just first talk about USDCAD, why I did take that trade and why I held my position like crazy, right? Now, one thing about USDCAD, this is a trade that I've been waiting for the past 2 months, right? Let me just take it back to the monthly time frame. I've been waiting for that buys for the last 2 months, guys. I know it kind of sound crazy, but then yeah, I'll explain the reason why I waited for that buys, right? So based on the monthly time frame, this is what we see. USDCAD was actually moving up, right? USDCAD has been on an uptrend. We had a higher high right there. Come on, why is it not taking? Yeah, here a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now basically we were cruising at the highest low, right? But if you go to the daily time frame, there's something. The market kept on playing out, but then not giving us a confirmation that she was ready to go all the way up, right? So we had this. Let's just have this right here, right? So if you see, when was this? This was on May. Yeah, this was on May when I saw this looking for buy. In fact, that was like 3 months, May, and because today is August, then price kept on dropping. June right there, waited, and I said, okay, I'm waiting to look for buy. But then yeah, somebody will be like, yo, but the market, kept dropping. Why didn't you look for sell position? Yo, look at this. We were basically cruising around. Let's just adjust this right there. We were cruising around this trend. First touch, second touch, and third touch. So I'm not crazy to look for sales right here because the market is almost ready to go the way up. Now at the same time, let me just show you something. There was, I think, another trend right here, and there was also another trend right there. So the moment I saw price doing this high broke out of this trend line right there, I was not going to take a buy until price proved to me that this downtrend right there was done, right? So that just made me to continue waiting, even if it was 3 months. Just wait for your position, right? And then this is what I see. Price went up. That was July, came back once again. Then now gave us an amazing impulse right there. Then I'm like, yo, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Price has broken out of this trend line right there. And if you see, the market has started creating higher high right there, higher low, higher high. And now if you look at this retracement right here, this retracement right there, that was almost like 50%. Those who trade Fibonacci too, right? That was 50%. And I'm like, yo, let's start looking for a buy entry, right? So that is when let's just go to the maybe 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes looks amazing. That is when I started looking for my entry, right? Now the market do communicate. Let's just remove this everything. Let's just remove everything. Price do communicate, right? So what happened? Look at this. We had an impulse phase. Yes, all this. Then our price dropped. Now look at this. Is this not an inverse head and shoulder? Well, the moment I saw this, I said, no way, she's ready, and I'm going in. I don't care about whatever happens, right? Now the moment I took my buy position, you guys can confirm I had no drawdown. I had no drawdown. This is where I took my entry right there, and the moment I took my entry, price just started playing out. This is not drawdown, and yeah, the market did its thing. Now all this while I was updating my premium gang because I gave them this signal right there, right here. This was on August 15. Just bought USDCAD, expect pullbacks, and practice good risk management, right? If you decide to take it, that is and all the best, right? That was right there. That is when I took the trade, and I said entry taken, charts are closed, analysis complete. I'll be back at 12 a.m. when the daily candlestick closes. right? And now it's time to let the market work. Patience and discipline will define the outcome, not emotion. That is what I said. And right there 12 a.m. I came back, and this is how the market was looking like the same day on August 14. Yeah, that is how the market was looking like. And just as usual, I said I'll be back once again the next 12 a.m. once the candlestick closed. Then I came back on 15th. Right there, you guys can see when I zoom in. Come on, where are you? Right, August 15th. That's when I came back, and you see all this madness right there. And as usual, next after 18th, right there, after the daily closes, we were closed at a doji. I said no issue. And boom, yesterday the market did hit take profit right there, and finally the market hit take profit, right? And people made their money, right? That is how VIP is. And yes, guys, people are growing their account. Basically, like I said, I'm helping traders to grow their account. So if you want to join my gang and copy my trades, then just follow the instruction. Deposit your starting capital, your trading amount, which is is favorable for you. And let's just see how the challenge is. So let's talk about GBP. What's this? Was it? Yeah, GBPJPY. Let's look at GBPJPY before we look at GBPUSD and what's this? USDJPY. Right. So real quick, need to hit the daily time frame and understand what price has been doing. Good. Now, all we see on GJ is we've seen that price basically cruising at this resistance right there, right? Now I say understand how price is approaching a support or a resistance. That's always very key and very golden, right? So let's just mark this level right there because we might need, right? Now if you don't see what price is doing, I do recommend you flip your screen, something like this, right? I think now let's just adjust this right there. Once that's done, and let's see if price did take out this uptrend. Remember, the screen is flipped. It was an uptrend, right? So now it's looking like a downtrend, right? So yeah, we've seen price did take out that trend right there, but then I think I should just adjust it more. So we had also this level right there is our resistance. Screen is flipped, right? So we had price breaking, but then this break right here was not an impulse. Can you see what price did right there? This was not an impulse, right? If this market, or if GBPJPY broke with an impulse, then a correction, that is when we should have been looking for sales, right? But the market never gave us any impulse or any impulsive move. It just consolidated, moved sideways. Then all of a sudden we had a candlestick, probably that was news, and now she's going up with an impulse phase, right? So what does that mean? Right now the market is just not giving us anything handsome. So until GBPJPY gives us, if I'm looking for sales, if it gives us an impulse phase correction, then that is when I should be looking for sales, right? But if it wants to go up, because right now I see GBPJPY has given us an impulse phase, right? All I need to see is just a correction to tell me that it wants to go up, and then a pullback, then look for my entry property. That is just what I'm looking for, right? Guys, understand that these are just my anticipation, and if I don't see what price is doing basically, or if I don't see my anticipation, guys, I don't take this trade, right? Remember, I also looked at GBPUSD and I was looking for sales, but I never took that entry because price never gave me a clear entry position or a clear correction, right? So that is what I do. If price doesn't give me my, or if I don't see anticipation, then I'm not taking that trade, right? So let's see. You just saw USDCAD. I told you guys I've waited for that market position for 3 months, right? And you see it paid off, right? Held my trade from last week, and yesterday it did hit take profit. So yeah, this is GBPUSD right there, and of course we understand that we had this right there is our resistance, and to our anticipation we were like, okay, higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high. We were anticipating to look for sales right there, but GBPUSD continue pushing up now. And I said it doesn't mean that if price has taken out our trend line, we are changing direction. No, we just need to understand what price is doing, right? So Yeah. All this is just an impulse phase. So yes, and let's just go to the H4. I was anticipating a sell, but if we understand our price is approaching our support or resistance, that is what I preach, guys. Trading will kind of make sense once you understand what price is doing at those key levels, right? So there's that possibility that we might be anticipating an inverse head and shoulder right there. I hope you guys can see, right? Now, if you understand what GU is doing, basically, this might be an anticipated also bullish continuation. So to me, I just see that, I might be looking for buys instead of sales. And it's making sense. Let's just try to adjust this, guys. And once again, guys, if you don't understand what I'm doing, or if you miss out something, or if you want me to give you more explanation, just let me know where you don't understand in the comment box or in the comment section. Just so that I'll easily explain to you for you guys to understand. You guys are family, and I don't want you guys to be left behind. Just let me know what you're not understanding in the comment section, and I'll answer you immediately. So let me just copy paste that right there, and this is what we see. So you see, it kind of look like what this resistance level turn to support, and I think that is where GU is kind of trying to respect, right? So yeah, that is to me looking like a good bullish continuation until I see price giving us an entry confirmation. That's when I'm going to look for buys, but until then I'm not going to look for any entry. I'm not looking for sales, and I'm not looking for buys, right? I just need the market to continue communicating more. Why? Let me just remove this. We still have this possibility. GU might go maybe give you a false break, then continue dropping to go back to retest this level. That's when it goes up, retest this level to give us a complete head and shoulder. Probably I don't know. Let me just try to bring in fib tool. Where are you? Just to see if we can have at least 50% retracement. Yeah, I think I've not said this, so I think I will have to reverse it. Just a minute, mi amigos. Yeah, so I think I need some settings real quick. I think I should reverse this joint probably. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I think, yeah, if you guys can zoom in right there, this is the 50% right there. I hope, let me just delete this for you guys to see. We have 50 right here. So it kind of makes sense right here, 50, because it makes sense because our anticipation was this level right there. So it makes sense, right? And I think this level is kind of 78, but I understand that others still do take their entry on a 68 too. Yeah, it depends where, sometimes the market won't pull up back to 50%, or the market won't retrace all the way to 50. So 68 and 50, I think those are amazing retracement zones. So those are the levels that I should be watching out for on GBPUSD. So let's talk about the last one, which is USD JPY. Where are you, baby? USDJPY. Okay, right there. Good. Once again, I should be starting my analysis. Let's just head over to the daily time frame, right? And guys, like I said, guys, I'm giving back to my community. If you want to grow your trading account, remember, I'm not trading for anyone, but if you want me to help you grow your trading account, all you just need to do, sign up with my broker XAUUSD. Link should be in the comment box below, the pinned comment. Sign up with the XAUUSD link, right? And deposit your trading capital, your starting capital. Probably my advice will be maybe start from $50. The more your trading capital, the easier for you and the fastest way you guys can grow your account, right? Then all you'll be doing, just copy my trades. I'll add it to my VIP, copy my trades. Once I send those signals, you'll just be copy my trades. I'll guide you on risk management until we reach our target, right? Or the reason why I do recommend that you use my link is because me and XAUUSD did partner, guys. And the moment you sign up with my link, of course, I'll be seeing your trades. I'll be seeing how you're trading, and I'll be telling you you went wrong this side, so next time do this. Yeah, because I need you guys to be good traders. So let's just continue, right? So on USDJPY, basically all I see USDJPY, if you try to zoom out and maybe try to understand this market all the way from this level right here, you don't need rocket science to understand that this was just an impulse. All this has been an impulse, and this is just a bearish continuation. So there's that possibility that we might be going down, but that is now based on long-term perspective. Remember this daily time frame, so boom, we can have that right there, and we can have all that right there. Correct, makes sense. Now what do we have? More trends. So those who hate trends, sorry, but then we need to incorporate trends more. We have that, so I think let's just adjust it right there. So I think now she's starting to make sense. Now if you look at this, let's just flip my joint right there. We have possible inverse head and shoulder, right? But has this pullback around 50? I don't think so. I doubt it. This is not a 50% retracement. I doubt, right? So let's just go to the H4, and all we need to do is to understand this right here. That's all, right? Once we understand what price is doing around that level, then now we will at least get the market direction. So all I see basically is that the market is just moving sideways right here. This is moving sideways. I don't see any continuation, but you understand that we still have rectangle continuation impulse, blah 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 blah, and then the market goes all the way down. Remember, this screen is flipped, so let's just take it back. Right now, for me to look for USDJPY trade, basically I need this to be taken out. USDJPY needs to take out that level, right? So probably if it does that breakout, comes back for a retest, then no problem, we should be anticipating the market to go all the way up, right? Now if it breaks, I should be anticipating a retrace. Now this retracement should be key, because why? We will be reacting on this trend line right there. Now the moment it gives us confirmation, I will be looking for my sell position, probably whichever direction or whichever position it will have given me. Then that is when I should be looking for my entry property. But now let's talk about, now that's just based on my swing trades analysis. Now let's just talk about those who scalp. So probably hit the H1 and concentrate inside that move with this consolidation. So with that, I think I should delete this. Have this right there is our high right there, and right here is our low. Simple, right? Now what is price doing? Basically, we've seen the market giving us an impulse correction, now this is just correction. So basically I'm seeing there's that anticipation that USDJPY might try to go back to retest this level. Who knows? At the same time, who knows, it might not do that. It might let's just have this maybe as a trend. It might try to play around this trend right there, and then boom, react around that trend. So let's see what price is doing at the 50, right? Sometimes this bullish continuation might be or this might be just be how do I say this? I don't know, but yeah. So all you just need to do is understand what price will be doing around this level like this right there. Yeah, so I want to say it might be, why am I forgetting? Or is this flu of mine making me to forget? Yeah, I wanted to say manipulation. Come on, the word comes, and then the moment I want to say this might be a manipulation, it just disappears. How comes? It's just a simple word. Yeah. So yeah, I was saying this continuation sometimes might be manipulation, right? Yeah, I think last year I had a trade on a USDCHF, and the continuation was also like a manipulation. So people are looking for buys, thinking, oh, let's look for buys because this is a bullish flag, and then so okay, price reaction, then boom, I sold, and it dropped like crazy. I still have that video also on YouTube. Just look for, understand how, I have what's this, I have a playlist on YouTube called understand forex entry. If you watch all those are just my market breakdown, and you will see how I took those trades. You will also see that USD CHF. So yeah, so this is a very golden zone right there. Once you understand what price is doing right here, then everything's going to make sense, right? Because why? this is just like a downtrend. Let's see, lower low right there, lower high, lower low. So probably if it gives us a confirmation, we might go down, right? At the same time, it might come because we had an impulse. All this is just an impulse. This is not a continuation. Pullback, then boom, breaks, right? So that's very golden. You just need to understand what price is doing right there, right? Now guys, check out my Telegram channel. This is my Telegram channel link right there. I give out also trades analysis for you guys. Like for instance, this is just trade idea, and I think that's playing out nicely. And stay safe, mi amigos. Adios.